bragging about a murder 3 years ago, but they also know the killer got the wrong man.
It's next week, okay?
His victim was a likeable DJ with no enemies who, on the night he died, had simply been handing out flyers for a friend's band. His name was Duane Bertrand.
He was quite gentle, you know, and a quiet person.
It's happening next week, okay?
He wasn't that sort of person to get into fights or arguments or anything.
That's Hammersmith, so same place next week.
He actually lived, you know, for his music. When he was about 7, he started saving his pocket money, you know, to buy records. He used to call himself Selector D. And then when he got older, you know, he changed to DJ Destiny.
For the past few weeks, Duane had lent his car to a friend against whom someone had a grudge.
You're buying?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah, but you ain't winning.
Duane and his friends went to Leicester Square to get a quick bite before heading home.
I'm not going to buy you a meal, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dominic. Yeah.
Hi.
You're all right there.
How are you?
October 3 years ago in McDonald's in Leicester Square. If you were that friend or acquaintance, perhaps called Bertha, we're not sure, give us a call.
Listen, I'll have to go.
All right then, take care.
Nice to meet you.
So how much people are we looking to come?
I'm guessing if you can get 500, then we're doing well.
Next towards Tottenham Court Road and out towards King's Cross to drop off one of his friends nearby. Duane didn't know it, but CCTV proves he was being followed. 5 seconds behind him was a black VW Golf, and 30 seconds later, but catching up, was a 3 Series BMW.
He wasn't involved in anything. They just had a night out, and he went to drop his friend at his home, and he just sat there, and his life was taken. Even now, I still don't believe it. I'm thinking, oh, he's gone somewhere, you know, and he'll be back. At least, if someone is convicted, well then, you know, we can put it to rest. Because it's like 3 years now, and here I am going over the same thing again, you know, and maybe next year and whatever, every year when the time comes around, it comes back.
Well, police have a strong suspect and quite a bit of evidence. All it needs is a bit more to tip the scales of justice. If you know who did it, give us a call. If you know who's shielding him or where he put the gun, let us know. What about that BMW? It was very distinctive. A black 3 Series with 7-spoke alloys, a beige interior, and unusually 3 rear headrests. One call could make all the difference on this one. 0500 600 600. Now this is DI Scott Wilson. And Scott, hearing Duane's mother there and seeing the pictures of him as a little boy, it's worth reiterating, isn't it, that there was absolutely no reason why Duane should have been targeted.
That's absolutely correct. There's no reason at all he should have been targeted in this way, and we are certain it was a case of mistaken identity.
And people have been talking about this in the community, been bragging about it.
That's correct. The weeks and months after the murder, we're aware that people were talking about it, and our appeal is directed at partners, ex-gang members, friends of those individuals to come forward and tell us what you know about who committed this horrific crime.
We saw the 2 cars on the CCTV there. There was the Golf that was leading the way. What about the people in that Golf?
Well, the thing is about the Golf is from CCTV images we know the Golf had actually left by the time the fatal shots were fired by the occupant of the BMW. So again, our appeal is to the occupants of that Golf, come forward, because you could well be significant witnesses rather than suspects in this case. Come forward and speak to us.
And the BMW, is that likely to have been stolen, do you think?
We know it's not stolen. Checks have been done and it wasn't a lost or stolen vehicle and it has never been abandoned. So our thoughts are it's probably been a hire car or a lease car which was then returned the day after or a week later with no suspicion at all.
And the gunman in the car, what about a description?
He's a black male, he's 21 years old, he's 5'10" and he was wearing a Nike t-shirt with yellow round the collar and Nike in 2-inch letters across the front, again in yellow, and was wearing a hooded top.
And there's a £10,000 reward on this. This case is what, 3 years old now?
Yes.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
Well, that's it. Operation Trident has got a reputation for pursuing all unsolved murder cases because people's allegiances do change and people do come forward. And again, that's what we're asking for tonight, for someone to come forward in order we can conclude this case for Duane's family.
Well, you've got strong evidence already. 0500 600 600 if you can help, or call the Incident Room in Hendon on 020 8733 4704. If you want to remain anonymous, you can call Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111.